Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, I'm Stella. So today's video we're going to be doing another hair tutorial. If you guys are really interested by these, then you could definitely check my channel out, roam through there, and if you really like my videos, subscribe. But today's video we're going to be doing a braid and curl, and we're going to be using some perm rods, but these are actually larger than the usual perm rod size, and they're so, they're pink and they're so freaking cute, guys. It took me a very long time to really get these types because they didn't have them, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna explain the process step by step. It's really easy and quick, and we're only gonna be doing 12 braids. We're gonna do 5 over here and 5 over here, and we have 2 flat braids already done. We're gonna hop right into it, so bye.
It's fake kills.
Original, puffing on me high grade, sipping on me liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Bad man, me a coming, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the nigga. I steady sipping on my liquor. When I tell her me she give, I never trust another nigga. I say she give me from the.
Okay, so first thing first, I'm gonna start by fluffing my hair out just to get it a little bit more loose, and then I'm gonna make my first section at the back of my head. And normally you would use a rat tail comb for cleaner separation, but because I had my hair pre-parted before, I just did it with my fingers. Okay, so now you want to spray your hair with your spray bottle. Make sure you saturate your hair with water first before even trying to comb through or brush through. Then we're going in with our Creme of Nature leave-in treatment. This is the acai, butter and coconut line. We also have our Eco Styler coconut oil line, and this is the gel that I use for this. I don't use a lot of amount, just a generous amount, enough to saturate and just get my whole entire section moisturized. I go in with a bristle brush and I brush through that same section maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I start by braiding. When you start by braiding, you want to make sure that at the roots it's a little tight, not too tight, but just enough to not have too much looseness at the roots, or else your results will be very puffy, and we do not want that. We want it to be a little bit more defined, so that's why we have to make sure that it is firm. So later on in the video, I'm going to give you guys a more precise explanation, but I just start by rolling my hair around the perm rod by using my right hand, and I just roll it in rotation. So here I'm using the mousse, the curling mousse from Creme of Nature, and that helps with keeping the hair moist and just smooth on top of the perm rod so it doesn't fall off. You can also replace the mousse with any type of gel that you use, but I sometimes use either or sometimes both. Depends. If I reach in a section where my hair is a bit stubborn, sometimes I end up using both, but most of the time I just go in with the curling mousse. So again, I'm just going to explain. I saturate my hair with water. I use my fingers and the brush as well to clear out my hair, and then as well I go in with my leave-in conditioner, and then I would use the Eco Styler gel. So that's what I'm showing you guys right now, the Eco Styler gel, and I just massage that into my whole entire hair from root to ends. And once I do that, I start by braiding. So you're going to do this process over and over. Like I said, 12 braids on both sides. And at the beginning, I did told you guys this hairstyle is very easy. You just have to make sure that you're moisturizing it right and that you're leaving it for a good amount of hours, because we all know if you take your hair out too early and it's not dry, it will be horrible. So I put gel at the end of my hair or mousse. I use a brush to brush it out to make it easier to put the hair on top of the perm rod. And as you can see, I'm just rolling the hair over in a circular motion. And the more I do it, the more your hair is going to be flexible to stay on the rod. I add a little mousse to help it. And here I'm showing you guys that you do have to pull up the rod a little bit just to secure a little bit more hair higher up at the braid, and make sure that you're clipping the hair on the side that the braid is falling over the perm rod and not on the opposite side, or else it won't hold, and even if it did hold, it won't last long. So I'm going to just speed up this process because I've already explained it twice, and I'm going to do the same thing all over my whole entire head. So I'm gonna go over the application of the perm rod. So I just use both fingers almost like a flat iron, and I have my hair clamp in between them. And once it's on the rod, I use my fingers almost like you're snapping your fingers together, but you're doing it on the perm rod, and you're just smoothing it down in a circular motion. Once you feel like it's smooth down maximum, you're gonna clip your hair, not in the back there, it won't do anything. You're gonna clip it over the braid. Whichever side that you started the perm rod, you want to just clip it on that side, and it should be stiff. As you guys can see, I pulled it and it's not slipping and it's not falling out. Also, you can do this and it could still slip, so you have to make sure that it's firm so it doesn't go anywhere. Once you do that, you're set. I'm just going to do the second part off camera and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the next day. I did sleep on it for a couple of hours, and right now we're going to see how it turned out. I did not blow dry it, but I did air dry it, so hopefully it comes out good, or else that will be a waste of my time, product, and everything. So time to unwrap. So I'm really sorry guys if you can't see the product. It's because my lighting is a little bit too bright. Every product that I use will be listed in my box description down below, and I'm going to be using that to unravel the perm rods. That's to avoid any frizz, because the oil will help it to be to stay in its form. And we're just going to start unraveling. Do y'all see this definition? Honestly, I did this hairstyle before and I did not get this kind of definition, so I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty excited to see how defined it was. But we're gonna continue and hope that each braid comes out just like this, and you guys are gonna see the end product soon. So just a little heads up, if you have a problem with braid outs and you seem to have frizz, what you want to do is unravel the hair and do the opposite way of how you braid it, just like how I'm doing it, and it's so much faster and easier. And to be able to do this without it even blocking, you want to make sure that when you're braiding your hair, you're not dividing any extra hair out of those 3 sections in your hand, because if you do that, then when you try to unravel like the way I did, you would end up stopping, because it will have some type of either knot up or some type of extra strand that could be blocking you. Just like how you see, guys, I had to pull that little piece of strand that was blocking. That causes frizz, so that's why it's very important when you're braiding that you're not switching and dividing any small strand onto any of the two other sections. You want to make sure that straight down that you're braiding it with the same 3 strands without dividing them at all. So this is the end result, guys. I really love it. Not sure how long it's gonna last because my hair was a little bit frizzy, just a little bit, and I probably should have blow dried it for maximum definition and for a longer hold. But I'm just fluffing out the back so you don't see the parting, because I don't like how it looks. It's kind of ugly, but we want it to be very fluffy, so I'm just trying to create a bit of puff in the back there. Feel free to use a hair pick or your hands, whichever one is best for you. So now I'm going to take my hands, and at the top I'm just going to pull them up as if I was using a hair pick, just enough so it can create a bit of volume, because I do like my hair a little bit bigger. So I'm just gonna get some small bobby pins to clip down these sides. I could have leave it just like this, but I just sometimes feel like, even though if it looks kind of natural, I just want to use it for security. And now we're gonna study our edges. I'm gonna quickly do them. I'm gonna show you guys what I use for these edges. I use the Eco Styler gel, the coconut line that I showed you guys earlier. I'm gonna show it to you again, and then I'm gonna go in with another edge control, and that is called the red one. They have so many different versions of them, but I do prefer this one because it doesn't leave any color, and I find it's just way better. And I'm just gonna leave you guys watch the rest as I try to perfect my edges. So this is very optional, but I go in with my Got2b hair gel spray, and as you guys probably already know, this just helps with keeping your edges down so no flyaways pop up. Now we're tying it down to make sure that it stays down for a good while, and I would say give it about 5 minutes personally. Okay, so guys, I went and did my edges and leave it lay down for a little while, but my hair did get a little fluffy, so the definition is not fully there, but the hairstyle looked really cute, and that is the tutorial of the day. I hope you guys really like this tutorial. I try my best to explain as much as possible, but without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next hair tutorial. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.
Who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. Move that, where you move that. Touch that, baby, me just wanna touch that. Enter me radar.